let's move on to the Big 12. This actually changed as of when I was making this video because BYU's quarterback's gone. If you know all that story, I'm not going to really get into it here, but basically he got suspended from BYU for like half the season and transferred for having premarital relations. So they've dropped for me. BYU fans insist that they're going to be just fine without him. We'll see. But I was really high on BYU. I thought they were going to be a playoff team this year. No matter who their backup quarterback it is, I think they're going to take a step back without their starter. They have to. But coming in number 5 is BYU. They have a good roster. They've got a good coach, but we'll see what they do with the quarterback position. Number 4, Baylor, a team that's not getting talked about a lot, but they return a ton of pieces. I'll admit I'm questionable on Dave Aranda. I have not been super impressed with him as the head coach. But what they have on the roster, they've got 2 running backs that can easily go for over 1,000 yards rushing. Got their quarterback back. Go look at their schedule last year. Not really any bad losses. Baylor is a team that I think needs to be talked about a little more that could realistically win the Big 12. Number 3. So the top 3, I think you could flip in any order. And I had BYU in that tier as well before the quarterback issue. But number 3, I've got Arizona State. Made the playoff last year, but they lose their best player. Scatabo has gone to the NFL. They've got 2 guys that are getting first-round NFL draft buzz this year, their quarterback and their receiver. Sam Levitt's going to have to take a big step up because without Scatabo, it's going to be a different brand of offense. Now, I like the way Kenny Dillingham has recruited these receivers. He's got big receivers that Sam Levitt can throw it up to. But again, without Scatabo, they're going to have to play a little different brand of football than they did last year. And that in itself, asking somebody to step up like that is going to be tough. They got the experience last year in the playoff, but it's not easy. It's easier said than done. Number 2, Kansas State. Avery Johnson is back again at quarterback. Really good dual threat guy. This is probably Chris Kleiman's best roster he's had there. Really been a little bit of a disappointment since Avery Johnson kind of came on the scene and Chris Kleiman came on the scene. Thought they'd be a little better last year. They weren't, but Kansas State, I've got number 2. That roster is pretty good. Number 1, easily for me right now, is Iowa State. Matt Campbell, I would say this is his best team he has had as far as multiple year starters. You've got 2 running backs similar to Baylor that can go for over 1,000 yards. Rocco Beck back at quarterback once again. And this roster, I like the way it looks. Like I said, multiple year starters, which really helps you when you get further in the season, when you're getting in the dog days of the season, when you're getting tired. You've got guys that have been there before, that have been on this grind before, that are going to be able to lead that team. Honorable mentions in the Big 12, Texas Tech, that's an obvious one. They're kind of another one similar to Chris Kleiman is Joey McGuire. I thought they'd be better last year, but they weren't. So maybe this is the year. I know they're really opening up the NIL pockets, so we'll see. TCU, another team to keep an eye on. Kind of been downhill since they made that championship. Another team is Kansas. Kansas has high upside with Daniels, but bipolled even more than Kleiman and Joey McGuire just is disappointed for me at head coach. But last year they beat the good teams and lost to the bad teams on a little questionable.